Good evening, everyone. Plenty of reasons to expect a compelling contest tonight here in the French capital, Paris. We're at the Parc des Princes. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Stuart Robson. And now things get really exciting on the UEFA Champions League front. We're at the semi-final stage, and what we have coming up is the first leg. It's Paris Saint-Germain taking on Real Madrid.
Well, Derek, they don't come much bigger than this, do they? This will be a top-quality game between two of the best sides in Europe. Let's hope it lives up to its billing.
Introducing the Paris Saint-Germain starters. Gianluigi Donnarumma is the keeper. Marquinhos plays with Sergio Ramos at the back. Marco Verratti starts alongside Jorginho Wijnaldum in central midfield. And lining up through the middle in attack today is Kylian Mbappe. And the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is in goal. Toni Kroos starts with Casemiro in the centre of the pitch. And the main goal-scoring threat provided today by Karim Benzema. And underway now in this Champions League semi-final first leg. Casemiro. David Alaba. And Benzema at the hub of this attack. Let's see what he does next. Very quick thinking there. Verratti. Wijnaldum now. Well, that's a super ball over the top. Mbappe. And a goal! The opener in the semi-final. First goal of the contest.
Well, let's take another look, and it's not good enough defensively. They're slow to react, don't get tight enough, and don't deal with the situation. And there's the outcome.
So Real restart the game. Disappointed to have conceded. Can they find an equaliser? Toni Kroos. Now Casemiro. Rodrigo. And the referee has awarded the free kick. He tried to play advantage, but it wasn't forthcoming. An opportunity to level matters. And a timely penalty save. Playing it in, not away completely. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Neymar. Messi. And a fine tackle. Mendy. Now Casemiro. David Alaba. Now with Benzema. This is Alaba. Modric. Playing with purpose and control. Benzema. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Idrissa Gueye. Neymar. Neymar has a go here. Well, the shot looked promising, but the keeper had the measure of it. Hakimi. Verratti now. Wijnaldum. A sloppy pass. David Alaba. Now Casemiro. Excellent challenge. But attacking possibilities. And couldn't keep himself onside. Lionel Messi. Wijnaldum now. Messi. Well, nothing comes of the attack when all is said and done. Karim Benzema. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. And return to Modric. Benzema. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Benzema. Here's Modric. Has someone to play it to. This could square the game. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. Casemiro. And now Rodrigo. Giving the ball away. Neymar. Couldn't find a teammate. Throw in here. Neymar. And winning it back. Casemiro. Modric. And the emphasis is on creativity. But quick thinking defensively. And it's a quality pass. Oh, from miles out, he's done it! How about that for a pure strike? Terrific technique! Wondrous!
Well, just look at this strike again. He hits it so well. That's a great bit of skill. No wonder he's pleased with himself.
So 2-0 now. Mendy. Toni Kroos. Now Casemiro. Kroos making quite a bit of progress. He's very adept at protecting the ball. Mendy. Well, pass after pass, maybe they can chisel an opportunity. Casemiro. Might really be able to trouble them here. Holding it up, waiting for support to arrive. It's wholehearted defending, and the concession of a corner here. Can someone get on the end of this? Well, he'd love to have that header back. In fairness, he was being closely watched. Good strength to keep the ball. Wijnaldum. Now what can Paris Saint-Germain do from this position? Mbappe. Oh, it's an own goal! A moment he would love to be able to forget.
Well, here it is again, and quite clearly that's an own goal. He's a bit unfortunate, really.
Well, an own goal that has left them trailing and flailing. Toni Kroos. Casemiro. This is Kroos. Luka Modric. And he read it well. Now he must favour the cross. Casemiro. Superb block. Could be a chance to break here. All hands on deck. Mbappe. Now Messi. Oh, that's a super ball over the top. Can he put it in? Oh, he's blocked it! Playing it in. That's a great stop.
Well, his reflexes are so good there. That's a fantastic stop.
Fired in by Neymar. Any goalkeeper would accept corner kick deliveries like that every day. Benzema. Modric. Here's Kroos. Oh, a vital interception. He's got the right idea with that pass. Wijnaldum waiting. Not to be this time. Mbappe. Oh, good-looking run. Can he open the door to a potential goal? Not messing around with that clearance. Wijnaldum. Can he do it? In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
Just look at this again. The combination play in the top third of the field was so precise, and the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
Well, this is threatening to get out of hand. Just look at the scoreline. David Alaba. Mendy. Now Casemiro. Luka Modric. And the cross is very much on. Went in strongly, decisively. And so the half-time whistle has gone here at the Parc des Princes in Paris. Well, choose your descriptive word where Kylian Mbappe is concerned. Explosive is one adjective you could use, Stuart.
Well, he's looked unstoppable today. Quick, clever, skillful, and he's taken his goals really well. He's been wonderful to watch.
In this second half of this Champions League semi-final first leg underway. Marquinhos. Here's Ramos. Here's Marquinhos. Verratti now. Gay. Could cross it in here. And Neymar. It's been whipped towards the near post. Well, I suspected that might be difficult for the keeper, but I was wrong. Rodrigo. Modric. Kroos. Vinicius Junior. Well, he really read that brilliantly. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. Offside it is, but he needed sharp eyes to make that decision.
Well, it's fine margins, isn't it? But in the end, he just went too early.
Well, possibilities inside the box. And fine work from Paris Saint-Germain to win the ball back. Messi. Verratti. And here's Wijnaldum. Gay. Now Verratti. Mbappe. And top-notch as well as brave goalkeeping.
Well, he comes off his line at just the right time. He read that brilliantly.
Modric. And now Rodrigo. Benzema. Modric. It needs an accurate cross. Sends it back. Oh, marvellous save. Great goalkeeping. And the last touch off the defender, so a corner coming up. Substitution it is for PSG.
Le numéro 10, Neymar. Son remplaçant, le numéro 11, Angel Di Maria.
Played over. Well, not quite the ideal delivery. Force. Now with Benzema. Well, not a cross that will live long in the memory. Goal kick.
Changement pour le Real de Madrid.
Substitution for Real Madrid.
Le numéro 20, Vinicius Junior. À sa place, le numéro 11, Marco Asensio.
Ramos. And now Gay. Mbappe. Well, possibilities in the centre. Superb block. Gay. Now Messi. And Messi! And he thwarted the attack with a masterful tackle. Well, we're into the final half hour. Rodrigo. Benzema. Luka Modric. Lucas Vasquez. And Lucas Vasquez pulls it back. Lucas Vasquez just couldn't capitalise there. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Lovely ball over the top. Messi. Wijnaldum. This looks interesting. And return to Wijnaldum. Committed challenge. Marco Asensio. The Merengues have lost the ball. Jorginho Wijnaldum. And now Gay. Looking confident with the ball at his feet. Di Maria. Corner awarded.
Well, as you can hear, the fans think that should have been a penalty, but I'm not convinced.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Joueur sortant. Le numéro 27, Idrissa Gueye. Pour le remplacer, numéro 21, Ander Herrera.
And there's the delivery. And a corner there that really lacked guile. Messi. Wijnaldum. Just made sure nothing came of that. Herrera. Now Messi. Herrera. That's a great stop.
Well, his reflexes are so good there. That's a fantastic stop.
Benzema. Marco Asensio. That's a useful looking attack launched by Marco Asensio. And the referee has given them a corner. Favouring the short one. Well, trying to build a head of steam. Another corner it'll be. And the short option preferred. And it's gone over the line. Hakimi. Nicely timed tackle. And out of play it goes, alas.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain.
Substitution it is for PSG.
Le numéro 18, Jorginho Wijnaldum, remplacé par le numéro 15, Danilo Pereira.
An example of how to press. Herrera. Messi. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Marco Asensio. Throw-ins given. It will be a Paris Saint-Germain free kick. Marquinhos. And the keeper has it now. Really effective shielding under pressure. Verratti. Lovely ball from Verratti. Herrera waits. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Well, we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. Kroos. Here's Modric. This is Kroos. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Mbappe. Messi. Real chance. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, as you can see here, it all starts with a perfectly weighted ball in behind the defenders. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Oh, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match.
Le numéro 10, Luka Modric. À sa place, le numéro 25,
Camavinga.
Camavinga.
Now Casemiro. Toni Kroos. Eder Militao. This is Kroos. Casemiro. Karim Benzema. Rodrigo. A chance to whip it in. Corner coming up. Trying to pick out a teammate. Relatively straightforward to mop up defensively. Casemiro. The ball back with PSG now. Well, they've given him too much space. Danilo Pereira. And he takes it on. And up for grabs off the keeper. Oh, marvellous defending to deny him. Could be a chance to break here. Casemiro. Marco Asensio. And he read it superbly. Mbappe. Herrera has it. It's a splendid run by Mbappe. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. Making use of his physical strength to hang on to it. Marco Asensio. Karim Benzema. Eduardo Camavinga. Rodrigo. And they need to get tighter here. He might be able to carve something out. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, here it is again. Just look at the quality of the cross. It's inch perfect, but you have to question the defending here. They don't attack the ball when it comes in. They don't react quickly enough to close the scorer down. It's really poor defending.
And that's the end of the story for this match anyway. PSG with the advantage after 90 minutes.
Yeah, and what a performance it was. You can see the confidence in these players. The belief has been growing with every game. This tie's not over yet, but they must know, barring a major upset, they're just 90 minutes away from the final now.
Well, you know, I think Kylian Mbappe enjoyed himself. Your verdict on his performance tonight?
Well, he gave that back line a torrid time, didn't he? He was far too sharp for them, always looking to play on the shoulder, took his goals well too. Clearly the difference maker today.
And it's a quality pass. Oh, from miles out, he's done it! How about that for a pure... And the floodlights are shining down on the players here in the Spanish capital of Madrid. We're at the Bernabeu. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary. And my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And we're ready to bring you the second leg of this UEFA Champions League semi-final. It's Real Madrid against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, Derek, I have to say, PSG were brilliant in that first leg. They completely dominated the game, and I really can't see tonight being any different.
Here's the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is the keeper of choice. Luka Modric plays with Casemiro in the centre of the pitch. And the lead striker today is Karim Benzema. Introducing the Paris Saint-Germain starters. Gianluigi Donnarumma stands between the posts. Sergio Ramos plays alongside Marquinhos in central defence. Lionel Messi starts with Neymar in the wide positions. And handed the task of playing up front today is Kylian Mbappe. And they get the ball rolling in the second leg of this Champions League semi-final. Ramos. Verratti. Messi. Verratti now. Mbappe. Gay. Now Neymar. And a PSG corner. Taken short. I always think, Stuart, with Toni Kroos, we're talking about a player who's absolutely brimming with quality. What are you looking forward to seeing from him?
Well, it's his ability with the ball at his feet that makes him such a good player. He can go past defenders with ease, he can play in tight areas, and he has that bit of trickery as well. I'm really looking forward to seeing him play today.
The supporters want to see him have a go. And the keeper throws himself at the ball. And there's the delivery. And a goal right off the bat. No wonder they're jumping for joy.
Well, Well, here it is again, and you have to say it's the perfect delivery into the danger area. And then the shot is emphatic. He strikes it with such power, the keeper has no time to react. What a good finish.
The aggregate lead they have stands at 5 goals to 2. It is to be a throw-in. Neymar. Possession 1. Vinicius Junior. This is Alaba. Casemiro. Rodrigo. He continues his run. Modric. And it might be. And a goal! He's put it away! A celebratory moment!
Well, as you can see, what an excellent backfield this is to set up the goal. But should the keeper be beaten at his near post? I don't think so. He really needs to do better in those situations.
Festival of attacking football. 5-3 on aggregate. Verratti. Fluency of movement. Neymar. Well, that would be straightforward for any keeper. Lucas Vazquez. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that pass. The ball back with Real now. Benzema. Crossing opportunity. Benzema! And denied by the post. Casemiro. Well, it all counts for naught.
Well, I still can't believe that didn't go in. So unlucky not to score there. Cracking effort, you have to say.
Opportunity in the wide area. And the pass was just that little bit off. Nearly found its target. Chance to play it in. Gay. Mbappe. Clears it away. Gay. And a wonderful diving save to deny the opportunity. The delivery from Neymar. Well, you're not going to bamboozle the goalkeeper with a corner like that. Modric. Rodrigo. Well, he put the cross into the right place, but no one able to finish it off. Wijnaldum. Now with Hakimi. And forward this time goes Neymar with options aplenty. And a textbook interception. Can he finish this? Gay. Here's Mbappe. And back with Gay. A very effective challenge put in. Karim Benzema. Counter-attacking, very much an option. And they'll regard that as a very disappointing end to the move. Just the clearance that was called for. Well, that is how to run at defenders. Makes the move to the inside. Opportunity. And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him.
Well, here it is again, and credit to the goal scorer, but you have to ask questions of the keeper. He's got to have that near post covered for me. No wonder he's frustrated with himself.
What a tie this has turned out to be. 5-4 the aggregate score. Rodrigo. A danger here as he runs at them. And the defender got the last touch. That'll be a corner. Trying to deliver it accurately. Well, capable of better. Good pass. I must say, this looks promising. Benzema. Expert piece of finishing from Benzema.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a brilliant turn to buy himself that bit of space. And then, of course, the finish. That's a great bit of play in the box.
Well, you just cannot predict what's going to happen next. 5-5 on aggregate. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. Verratti. And Neymar. Not to be this time. Now can they counter clinically? Vinicius. And space to cross it. Benzema. Here's Vinicius Junior. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. It will be a Paris Saint-Germain free kick. Well, the referee deciding that it didn't warrant a yellow card being handed out. Mbappe in the centre. A deft clearance. Ramos. He takes aim. Body on the line. Toni Kroos. Vinicius Junior. Now Casemiro. Luka Modric. Modric. Can they convert? And a goal to seal the hat-trick! A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today.
Well, here it is again, and the way they've been played, that was always going to happen. They've certainly been piling on the pressure here.
And the aggregate advantage stands remarkably at 6-5. Verratti. Neymar. Corner conceded. It came off the defender. Playing it in. On a corner like that, every goalkeeper's dream, really. Now, what's the keeper playing at? And thwarted there, following the cross. 3 minutes of added time here. And ready to strike. Oh, right in the nick of time. Toni Kroos. Modric. Oh, that's a well-timed pass. Luka Modric. Well, the attack carried promise, but petered out. Verratti. Idrissa Gueye. And back with Gueye. Neymar. Wijnaldum. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. And that is that. Half-time here in the Spanish capital. The ball. And they're underway in the second half of this Champions League semi-final second leg. Just looking for the right moment for that final pass. Neymar. And back with Gueye. Messi. Can he get them level? And a goal! He's put it away! A celebratory moment!
Well, let's look at this again. The 1- and 2-touch passing is absolutely outstanding to play around the pressure. And the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
Well, have you ever seen anything quite like this? 6-6 on aggregate. Vinicius Junior. Now Casemiro. This is Sergio Ramos. Verratti. Messi. Now PSG moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? And Messi with teammates to play it to. And return to Mbappe. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Rodrigo. Cross. Here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. And he's clear as lines. Has eyes for goal. And a really good diving stop. Substitution for Real Madrid.
Con el 21, Rodrigo. El Ciudad con el 7.
He's driven in the corner. Taking care of business defensively here. Mendy. Here's Modric. Accurate pass upon accurate pass. Messi. Superb effort to keep it in. Hakimi. Verratti now. Idrissa Gueye. Neymar. Verratti. Well, he keeps going. Lionel Messi. Passing it around, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. Verratti. Spot on with that tackle. Eden Hazard. And now here's Eden Hazard. Well, they have it again. You've got to keep the ball a bit better than that. Gay. Oh, great vision. Great reflex action.
Well, that should have been a goal. Mind you, it's a brilliant save.
Over it comes. It didn't happen for them. Ramos. Neymar. Crossing opportunity. Getting in there to intercept. Modric. Now Casemiro. But he could run onto it here. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now.
Con el 20, Vinicius. El terreno de juego con el 11, Marco Asensio.
Verratti. And now Gay. Marquinhos. Jorginho Wijnaldum. Verratti now. On to Messi. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. It's wholehearted defending and the concession of a corner here. The delivery from Neymar. Disappointing cross and gobbled up by the keeper. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Showing a lot of guile there. Marco Asensio. And he's kept it out. Fully stretched. Somehow reaching it.
Aviso importante para el propietario de una ranchera base de marca japonesa. Acérquese a la cabina de la entrada del parking, por favor.
And now the delivery. And he's outdone himself. Wonderful save there. Benzema.
Well, you won't see too many better saves than that. It was just brilliant.
And PSG pushing forward with options available. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Marco Asensio. Well, can they make one of these passes count? Eden Hazard. This is looking threatening. And players waiting in the centre. Well, the danger is still there. Modric. Well, strong play here. Asensio. Can he put it in? There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really good bit of play. Watch how he turns his marker and then has the composure to finish. That's a top-class goal.
Just 15 minutes remaining. Neymar. Verratti now. Now what can Paris Saint-Germain do from this position? Wijnaldum. Well, he has the measure of his man. Getting through fantastic work here just to keep possession. Not a touch off the defender last of all, so a corner. PSG are going to switch things around on the personnel front. And over it comes. Well, able to close down the shot. Toni Kroos. The ball with Luka Modric. So plenty of forward momentum from Real Madrid here. And it's there for Karim Benzema. Benzema holding on to the ball. Oh, splendid save.
And it gives them some hope here. Not long left, though.
Taken short. Well, a corner right on the back of the last one. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Well, he'd love to have that delivery back. Ramos. Mbappe. Di Maria now. Chance to do damage. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Toni Kroos. And that's great work to keep it in play. Asensio. Chance to finish. It's opened up for him. Danger averted. Good strength to keep the ball. It will be a Paris Saint-Germain free kick. Messi. Di Maria. Here's Mbappe. He's got the right idea with that pass. Oh yes, a goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it.
Well, let's have another look at this, because he does really well to pick the right pass here. And the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
Gol del PSG con el 2, Hakimi.
Lucas Vazquez. On to Benzema. Toni Kroos. That's the kind of shielding play you expect from him. Modric. Well, this is far from over. We're going to have 5 minutes of stoppage time. If Real Madrid could come up with a winner at this stage, it could be decisive. It needs an accurate cross. Marco Asensio away from the touchline here. Hazard prepared to fire. Well, he failed to get it away properly. Danger averted for now. Using his physical strength to shield it. Di Maria. Well, technically offside, but not by a lot. Progressive football from Paris Saint-Germain. They know a goal at this late stage might be decisive. And he did so well to move across and deal with the danger. Fired in by Neymar. Well, as a defender, that will sit you down to the ground. They cannot be separated here, and it's on to extra time. And there's the delivery. Understandable that fatigue might set in. A strength-sapping night for all concerned as the first period of extra time begins. Lucas Vazquez. Now Casemiro. Toni Kroos. Mendy has it. Marco Asensio. An authoritative challenge. Mbappe. Messi. PSG looking dangerous. But ultimately up a cul-de-sac. He's very adept at protecting the ball. David Alaba. Mendy has it. Messi. And Neymar. Now Messi. Well, that's gone out, and it is going to be a goal kick. Messi. Now Gay. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Benzema. Oh, just couldn't keep the ball. Mbappe. Neymar. Now with Hakimi. Mbappe. Chance, Wijnaldum. Well, placement over power, but it didn't work out for him. And using his strength to shield the ball. Eder Militao. Now with Benzema, moving it forward. Plays it back. In it goes! He's made it a brace for himself. No stopping him apparently.
Well, here we can see it again. He's shown outstanding vision to find the perfect cutback, but the keeper should do better at his near post. That's gone in far too easily. That's not good goalkeeping.
He's going forward well here. The cross is on. Mbappe. Fantastic work to thwart the danger. Hakimi. Well read to put an end to that attack. First period of extra time completed. 15 minutes left, and then it's a penalty shootout. Makes the move to the inside. And so 15 more minutes. We're into the second period of extra time here. Hakimi. Herrera. Verratti now. Mbappe. Herrera. On to Di Maria. Messi. Mbappe's finish, his goal. Finishers are totally single-minded, and he fell in that category just then.
Well, here it is again. The build-up is so patient. They're just waiting to play that killer pass at the right time. And then what a finish. That's been hit with such power and pace. The keeper has no time to react. It's a brilliant strike.
Gol del PSG. Con el 7, Mbappé.
That's the kind of shielding play you expect from him. Casemiro. Nice looking pass. Toni Kroos. Level pegging, but can they change that? And let's give credit to the defending. Making use of his physical strength to hang on to it. Herrera. Hakimi. Neymar. And PSG pushing forward with options available. Wonderful challenge and a throw-in coming up. How about the cross? Herrera. On to Herrera. Can he finish? Well, they've solved the problem for now, but let's see. A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
This attack looks highly promising. Not to be this time. Well, 5 minutes remaining in this, the second period of extra time. Won it back. Hazard. Well, strong play here. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. He's using his strength to good effect. Well, PSG doing well to regain control of the ball. Under Herrera. Messi, and he might be through here. And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. Good vision to set up the chance, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
taking into account all the stoppages. 2 minutes to be added on. Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball. It will be a Paris Saint-Germain free kick. And now it is all over. Paris Saint-Germain have made it through to the Champions League final.
Well, there'll be some tired bodies out there. That was a tough couple of games, and of course extra time as well. But they're through to the final, and I think they deserve to be there. They were so strong in that extra period. What a final it should be.
And back with Gay. Them level. Hello from the Spanish capital. We find ourselves tonight here at the home of Atleti, the Estadio Metropolitano. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And we've got Champions League semi-final first leg action coming right up for you. It's Atletico Madrid versus Manchester United.
Well, this is what the Champions League is all about. Some of the world's best players, two excellent teams and a great stadium. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
This is the starting lineup for Atletico. Jan Oblak is the preferred keeper. Stefan Savic plays with Jose Maria Jimenez in the centre of defence. Thomas Lemar starts alongside Koke in central midfield. And so to the attack, Angel Correa plays with Luis Suarez. This is the team Manchester United will go with. David De Gea stands between the posts. Rafael Varane plays with Victor Lindelof in central defence. And the front pair, Cristiano Ronaldo, starts together with Marcus Rashford. And underway now in this Champions League semi-final first leg. keeping possession of the ball with authority. Ronaldo striding forward with confidence. Now will the cross work out for them? Absolutely nothing wrong with the idea, but no end product. And the free kick awarded to Manchester United. Well, no card from the referee, Stuart.
Well, I think it's good refereeing. He's just letting everybody know who's in charge here.
And a goal! The opener in the semi-final. First goal of the contest.
Well, just look at this. He's so alive to the situation. That's a neat-headed goal in the end.
And back underway, 1-0 it is. Koke. De Paul. Marcos Llorente has it. Just looking for the right moment for that final pass. Lamar. Oh, there it is! A back and forth sort of match. Now they're level again. The lead lasted merely minutes.
Well, there it is. It's a lovely finish. Just the right side of the post. Close, but good enough.
So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. Passes like that, very much in his repertoire. Lindelöf. Bruno Fernandes has it. It's a fine United move in the making. Rashford! Well, a disappointing shot, all things considered. Well wide in the end. Crossing possibilities. Sends it back. Oh, commanding goalkeeping.
Well, that was a top save. I can't believe that didn't go in.
Fred. An unforced error, you've got to say. De Paul. And here's Lamar. Rodrigo Javier De Paul. Suarez. Suarez! Well, the keeper is happy the bar was there. Thomas Lamar. Now Suarez. Must take the lead here. Oh, that's top-notch goalkeeping, you've got to say. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here.
Well, it's amazing how fans can be so blinkered with their views. They're going mad here.
Can he get them in front? Ronaldo. And now Rashford. Under real pressure here. And a goalkeeper in great form.
And he's just pulled off an absolutely stunning save there. That is brilliant.
Let's see about the delivery. No two ways about it. A wild, wild attempt.
Well, it's so hard to get this right, and he just couldn't adjust his body quickly enough.
Bruno Fernandes. Perfect tackle. Correa. Now De Paul. And he read it well. Rafael Varane. Here's Ronaldo. Rashford. No, high quality defending. Koke. On to Suarez. A lot of momentum to this Atletico attack. Suarez. Can they forge ahead? Excellent defending, but the chance is still on. Suarez! There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, as the replay shows us, this is the way to beat tight marking. Just look how he turns with the ball. That's a fantastic goal, you have to say.
So United restart the game. Disappointed to have conceded. Can they come up with an equaliser? Jadon Sancho. Fred. Bruno Fernandes. Very quick thinking there. De Paul. Llorente. That's how to blunt the edge of the opposing attack. Decent position this for United to find themselves in. Rashford. And a goal! An end-to-end game, and they weren't behind for long.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
So underway again, and it's a story of parity. 2 goals apiece in this one. Marcos Llorente. Now De Paul. Lamar. Carrasco. He's protecting it effectively. Oh, good use of the ball. Can he play it in? Given away by Atletico. Koke. Can he find the net? Oh, marvellous save. Great goalkeeping.
Well, this is a big moment, and don't these fans know it?
Playing it in. Well, nothing comes of it. Lamar. To jump in front. And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations.
Well, as you can see, this was always coming. They've been piling on the pressure. It's a well-deserved goal.
So back in business. Can Manchester United bounce back? Rashford can be problematic for opposing defenders, but ultimately up a cul-de-sac. Lamar. Correa. Llorente. Well, pass after pass, maybe they can chisel an opportunity. Suarez. It should be. Top-notch defending, but the chance still there. Mastery of the passing game. Lamar! Oh, magnificent from the keeper. Fantastic stop. Bruno Fernandes. It's with McTominay. Cristiano Ronaldo. On the offensive, but they dealt with the threat posed. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Correa losing the ball. Marcus Rashford. Bruno Fernandes has it. Sancho. Ronaldo. Interception to snuff out the danger. Lamar. Carrasco now. And dispossessed. Fred. Now with Rashford. Cristiano Ronaldo. And they have possession again. Well, the referee has instructed the fourth official to put 2 minutes on the board. De Paul. Marcos Llorente has it. Chances on. And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. But you do have to ask questions of the keeper. Could he have done better here? I think so. You can't be beaten at your near post like that.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. And that will do it for the first half here at the Estadio Metropolitano. An abundance of positives as far as Luis Suarez is concerned. Playing with real authority, you've got to say, Stuart.
Well, he's been so effective today. He's scored goals, he's created chances, and he's had so many touches in the top third of the pitch. He's been brilliant.
And a goal! The opener in the semi-final. First goal of the contest. Back and forth. Second half of this Champions League semi-final first leg underway. Koke. And here's Lemar. Carrasco. An effective challenge. Correa. Lindelöf now. And he read it well, intercepting it. Luis Suarez making progress with the ball at his feet. Oh, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. Suarez. And now Correa. On to De Paul. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. Scott McTominay. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's with McTominay. Very clear who got the last touch. So a corner coming up. A change for Manchester United. Trying to deliver it accurately. Not the result from the set piece they were looking for. Alex Telles. Strong play here. And intercepted it. Scott McTominay. Here's Ronaldo. And return to Ronaldo. And a goal! Not over just yet.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And the movement is good, making for a comfortable finish. It's a really great goal.
So continuing with the action, United still behind, but this game very much a contest. Marcos Llorente. Koke with it. Decent position for Atletico to find themselves in. Carrasco. He's in control of the situation. Just looking for the right moment for that final pass. Sensational goalkeeping from David De Gea. And he's fired over the corner. It hasn't come to very much. Correa. Can he put it away? And that is defending of the highest order. Marcos Llorente. Suarez. Well, nothing productive, really. Cavani. Bruno Fernandes has it. Fred with it. Bruno Fernandes. On to Ronaldo. And a tidy tackle. Into the advanced position. Good tackle, it'll be a throw. And here's a change now for Atletico. Can he play it in? Well, that's how to break the spirit of the attacker. The referee has decided to give the free kick to Atletico. Into the box it goes. And giving the ball away. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. And Ronaldo with others in the vicinity. Well, nicely cut out. Griezmann. They all know their roles as they apply the pressure. Lindelof. It's now with Van der Beek. More than decent this from United. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Suarez. Carrasco. And now Lamar. Excellent passing. Chance to finish. And the keeper did magnificently.
Well, that's just a wonderful save. How did he stop that?
Now sending it in. Will they make it count? Oh, surely. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Cavani. Jadon Sancho. Edinson Cavani now. Defensive efficiency personified. And given away by Atletico. Donny van de Beek. Scott McTominay. Here's Ronaldo. Determined defending. physically strong and secure on the ball. 15 minutes left for play. Koke. Atletico might be able to cash in here. Can he take advantage? He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. This might be ideal for the counter. Sancho. Given away by Manchester United. Griezmann. Well, taken away. He won the ball. Scott McTominay. Bruno Fernandes has it. Bruno Fernandes using his strength to shield the ball. Splendid tackle, and the outcome is a corner here. Who's going to get on the end of it? Well, lacking just a little bit of accuracy. Just 10 minutes to go. Ronaldo. This could square the game. And he thwarted the attack with a masterful tackle. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Space in abundance for Atleti. Now veering in field. Koke prepared to shoot. Well, they can't quite take advantage in the end. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Cavani. Well, time is against them. They have work to do. Possession changes hands. The interception there. Koke. Well, strong play here. Hermoso. And here's Lamar. Now Jimenez. It's a weighted pass. Koke. Cuts it back. Another goal from this corner would in all likelihood secure a victory. It is an Atletico substitution. Who can he pick out? Taking care of business defensively here. Savic. Running with the ball confidently. This could finish it. And De Gea, absolutely brilliant goalkeeping. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. Bruno Fernandes. Doing well to keep possession. Bruno Fernandes has it. Manchester United know they've got to get on the front foot with time the enemy. And the goal kick will be next. Kondogbia. A good and fair challenge. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the story is over. The referee has blown his whistle, and so it is the end of the first leg of this knockout stage tie. And Atletico fans will look forward to the second leg with relish because they hold the lead.
Well, they'll be pleased with that victory, but it's a slender lead they're taking into the second leg, and I think they'll be confident, but it's going to be tight, that's for sure.
Well, you can certainly feel the excitement tonight here at the Theatre of Dreams, Old Trafford. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And what we have to look forward to is the second leg of this Champions League semi-final. It is Manchester United against Atletico Madrid.
Well, Derek, Atleti deserved their win in the first leg, but this is going to be a really tight battle today. Let's just hope it's a good game and full of attacking quality.
And here's the lineup for Manchester United. David De Gea begins in goal. Rafael Varane plays with Victor Lindelöf in central defence. And the front pair, Cristiano Ronaldo, starts together with Marcus Rashford. And here are the starters for Atletico. Jan Oblak gets the nod in goal. Jose Maria Jimenez plays with Stefan Savic in central defence. Rodrigo Javier de Paul starts alongside Koke in central midfield. And so to the forwards, Luis Suarez starts alongside Angel Correa. And they get the ball rolling in the second leg of this Champions League semi-final. Has the strength to hang on to it. Fred. Bruno Fernandes has it. Cristiano Ronaldo. Chance to do damage. It's been given away here by Ronaldo. Savic. Jimenez. Savic now. Well, looking at Angel Correa, such a versatile attacker. Stuart, what do you anticipate seeing from him in this match?
At the moment, he's playing with great confidence. Every time he gets the ball, he looks though he's going to score, as his record in recent times will suggest.
Oh, hang on, Stuart. Big chance here. And thumped away. Well, strong play here. Luis Suarez. And slipped through beautifully. Thomas Lemar. And De Gea, absolutely brilliant goalkeeping. Who can he pick out? Relatively straightforward to mop up defensively. Oh, nice ball over the top. And back with Lamar. Carrasco. And no luck keeping possession. Marcus Rashford. Bruno Fernandes. And teammates to play it to. McTominay being egged on by the crowd, using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. A good effective pressure high up the pitch. Koke. Lamar. And an astute piece of defending. Fred. Sancho. Alex Telles has it. Scott McTominay. This is looking threatening. Fred. Excellent defending. De Paul. Marcos Llorente. And it's United's turn now. Scott McTominay. Sancho now. Koke. On to Suarez. Atletico might be able to cash in here. Precise ball movement. Llorente. Cuts it back. Llorente. Can he do it? And danger still. A goal to give them a 1-0 lead. An excellent value for that advantage, you've got to say.
Well, here's the replay, and you just have to admire the patience of the passing as they look for that defence-splitting ball. And the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
On a tie laden with goals, 5-3 here on aggregate. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, they're moving the ball neatly enough. Just looking for that decisive pass. Jadon Sancho. Holding the ball up here, waiting for others to arrive. Clean challenge. I just missed that little bit of attacking spark. Goalkeeper's ball. Ronaldo. And return to Rashford. An alert intervention. Marcos Llorente. Ball's gone. Fred. It's with McTominay. Sancho. Fred with it. Cristiano Ronaldo. Fine read by Savic. De Paul. Now Correa. Koke. Promising attack this. Suarez. And a goal here. There it is. They've done it.
Well, here's the replay, and it shows how patient they were in the build-up. Just so assured, waiting for the right moment. And then it's a pretty tidy finish too. Hits it hard, he hits it low, and it just makes it difficult for the keeper. A really nice goal.
Plenty of work for the scoreboard operators in this tie. 6-3 on aggregate. Rafael Varane. Alex Telles has it. This is Varane. Well, no stopping him. Individual brilliance. Strength and control, a big part of his game. De Paul. On to Suarez. Thomas Lemar. Suarez. Making use of his physical strength to hang on to it. Can he finish? And an attempt best forgotten, I think. Scott McTominay. Bruno Fernandes has it. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Superb tackle. And continues his run. Carrasco. Superb save.
Well, he should score, of course, but that's a brilliant save.
Who's going to get on the end of it? Lemar. As clean as a whistle, that challenge. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now with Rashford. Marcos Llorente has it. Savic. It's with Hermoso. Fine sequence of passes. Thomas Lemar. And still trying to get the shot off. Keeper did his job to begin with. Well, nothing comes of it. Fred. Bruno Fernandes. And return to Ronaldo. The high press was on, and the chance is on. And it's fallen for Ronaldo. Oh, really sound goalkeeping.
Well, that's such a good save, isn't it? How did he keep that one out?
Now sending it in. Not messing around with that clearance. Ronaldo. That's all they can conjure for now. Ronaldo. On to Bruno Fernandes. It should be. Well, how about that for a piece of tackling to break things up? And that will do it for the first half here at the Theatre of Dreams. Rolling. And they're underway in the second half of this Champions League semi-final second leg. And the cross is very much on. Defensive efficiency personified. Great effort to keep that one in play. Lamar. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Can they keep it going? Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. Rodrigo Javier de Paul. Marcos Llorente has it. De Paul. Moving the ball effectively, looking for the right moment. And a corner for Atletico. Playing it short. Well, it took a deflection. That'll be a corner. Playing it in. Well, the clearance half-hearted. Cristiano Ronaldo. Marcus Rashford. Is it going to be? Corner given to United. And now the delivery. He succeeds in clearing it. Bruno Fernandes. Couldn't keep it. Bruno Fernandes. Opportunity. And there is the goal! He's found the net. Joy unconfined.
Well, let's look at this again. The 1- and 2-touch passing is absolutely outstanding to play around the pressure. And the finish is really good. Low and hard beyond the goalkeeper. It's a lovely goal all round.
It is an Atletico substitution. Well, both sides know how to finish. 6-4 on aggregate here. Has the strength to hang on to it. Lemar. Carrasco now. Possession one. Rashford. Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes! And a goal! Not over just yet.
Well, let's look at this again. To pick out this pass shows wonderful vision. It's inch perfect, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
And the aggregate advantage stands remarkably at 6-5. And into the last 30 minutes now. Marcos Llorente. Koke. Well, moving the ball impressively here. And players waiting in the centre, but nothing to worry about. Thomas Lemar. Now Griezmann. Well, strong play here. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. And the counter-attack is on, options available. Rashford. Corner awarded.
Well, they haven't created too much lately, but the fans know this is a chance to take the lead here.
Now sending it in. Just far too close to the goalkeeper. This might have potential. Well, possibilities in the centre. But after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. Griezmann, the cutback. The cross was very much on, but not the end result they were hoping for. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. But they took care of the situation defensively. Rodrigo Javier de Paul. Suarez moving through the gears. Carrasco. Well, it didn't happen for them in attack. Bruno Fernandes. Fred with it. Marcus Rashford. And it crossed the byline, a goal kick as a result.
Substitution for...
Here's a change for Manchester United.
Number 10, Marcus Rashford, to be replaced by number 21, Edinson Cavani.
Into the final 20 minutes. Koke. Lamar. Carrasco now. Well, the attack looks promising. Chance to cross. Throw-ins given. Griezmann.
Just to let you know, the club shop is open after today's game. If you'd like to get your tickets...
Cristiano Ronaldo.
...or club merchandise.
Sancho now. Well, showing good patience. Cavani. On to Ronaldo. And back with Fred. Ronaldo! And a goal here! There it is! They've done it!
Well, here's the goal again, and you have to say the patience of the passing is outstanding. They're just waiting for the right time to penetrate, and then the shot could not be hit any better. Struck with such venom. Great goal.
Well, have you ever seen anything quite like this? 6-6 on aggregate. Savic. De Paul. Well, he's given us away. It's with Alex Telles. Rafael Varane. Here's Ronaldo. Cavani. And back with Bruno Fernandes. He continues his run. Will he play it in? A good and fair challenge. Suarez. Carrasco now. Lamar. Well, forward they go again. Can they win this? But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Cavani. Untidy in possession. Lamar. And scope for them to produce something exciting. It needs an accurate cross. Opportunity, Carrasco. In position now. Griezmann. Koke. Suarez. Cuts it back. Chance to finish. And the challenge, crisp and clean. And it's held up by Cavani in anticipation of the cavalry arriving. Still level here, but Manchester United making a push near the end. Bruno Fernandes. And it's fallen for Ronaldo. Well, it's great when you can rely on your keeper. Ronaldo. Can he make it count? Making sure nothing untoward happened. Superb tackle. And room now out on the flank. But really sticking to their task defensively. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes has it. Sancho. Now Griezmann. It's not lost on them what a goal could mean at this late stage. He cuts it back. Carrasco. And back with Lamar. Dangerous looking attack. And perhaps Griezmann. And a goal here. There it is. They've done it.
Well, that was a fairly easy finish in the end, but he still had to take it. He won't mind how they come, though.
So the ball rolling again at 3-all. Strong play here on the shielding front. Well, he's outplayed and outthought him. Very quick thinking there. And successfully cut out. Bruno Fernandes. Great opportunity. Well, he put the cross into the right place, but no one able to finish it off. It should be. They've done it. It's over. Atletico Madrid have made it to the final of the UEFA Champions League.
Well, it was all very tight, but over the two legs, they just had that bit more creativity and made the better chances. They'll certainly be confident going into the next round.
Ronaldo is going to have a big smile on his face tonight.
Well, he's unlucky to be on the losing side because he played really well today. He certainly can't be blamed for this defeat.
Can he do it? And a huge night at a great stadium. We're here at the San Siro. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the technical and tactical analysis, is Stuart Robson. And we've got Champions League semi-final first leg action coming right up for you. It's Inter taking on Liverpool.
Well, Derek, it could be cagey and it could be tight, but we've got some of the best players on view here, and they'll want to show just how good they really are. I can't wait for this tie to start.
And a look at the Inter team. Samir Handanovic begins in goal. Stefan de Vrij plays with Milan Skriniar in central defence. Hakan Çalhanoğlu starts alongside Marcelo Brozovic in the centre of midfield. And Edin Dzeko starts alongside Lautaro Martinez. And this is how Liverpool start the game. Alisson gets the nod in goal. Trent Alexander-Arnold plays with Andrew Robertson in the wide defensive areas. Mohamed Salah plays with Sadio Mane out wide. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. And underway now in this Champions League semi-final first leg. Salah. An authoritative challenge. Perisic. Well, possession ceded. Henderson. And that's gone out of play for what will be a goal kick. Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. What are you expecting to see from him, Stuart?
Well, the best players are the ones that can play in tight areas, and he can certainly play in tight areas. He wriggles out situations, he can find that penetrative pass, and he's such a good player when he gets the ball out of his feet and gets shots away. He could be the outstanding player today.
A Liverpool free kick coming up. Henderson. Martinez. And scope for them to produce something exciting. Martinez. Still looking for space. Well, flinging himself at it. Can he deliver it with accuracy? And a goal! The opening statement of this semi-final. How important can that prove to be?
Well, here it is again, and you have to say it's the perfect delivery into the danger area. And then what a great finish as well. Good connection with the ball, leaving the keeper with little chance. It's a great goal.
Mane. And this is Diogo Jota now. Henderson. Diogo Jota. Henderson has it. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Skriniar. Brozovic. Perisic with the ball. Çalhanoğlu. Dzeko. Cutting the ball back. Can he put it away? Able to close down the shot. Andrew Robertson. Mane. Mane. This could level it. And it is the equaliser. Parity now. And who's to say what's going to happen next?
Well, here it is again, and I don't expect goalkeepers to save everything at their near post, but on this occasion, although it's a good strike, he should do better.
So in business once more, on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Ivan Perisic. Brozovic. And unable to pick out a teammate. And that'll be a throw. Virgil van Dijk. Fabinho. Thiago. Well, they keep working away, looking for passing lanes. Fabinho. Well, that attack going up a dead end, and the keeper has the ball. Dzeko. And the counter looks on here, options available. Barella. Perisic. And here's Çalhanoğlu. Now a decent position. On to Dzeko. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Diogo Jota. This is Salah. Liverpool have given it away. Barella. And now De Vrij. Ivan Perisic. Dzeko. Oh, that's a pass of high quality. Brilliantly blocked. And you don't want to lose possession there. Çalhanoğlu. Can they forge ahead? Dzeko. Closed down straight away. Inter in a position of menace. Can he play it in? A very good tackle. Diogo Jota. This is Salah. Well, he's thwarted him almost effortlessly. Martinez. Perisic. Good work from Liverpool to make sure possession changed hands. Alexander-Arnold. It's with Fabinho. Well, let's see if something comes of this. He might be able to carve something out. Will it lead to the goal that puts them ahead? The goal from Salah. It's strange when he doesn't score these days.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
Well, in to restart the game. It's going to be interesting to see how they reply to that setback. Brozovic. Martinez. And continues his run. Well, possibilities in the centre. And this is Brozovic. And a fine tackle. Henderson. Here is Thiago. Just looking for the right moment for that final pass. Mane. And options in the centre. This is Thiago. And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day in superb scoring form.
Just look at this again. The combination play in the top third of the field was so precise, but you do have to ask questions of the keeper. Could he have done better here? I think so. You can't be beaten at your near post like that.
So on with the action, and 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. Dzeko. Barella. Inter have given away possession. Physically strong and secure on the ball. Çalhanoğlu. Chance to reduce the arrears. Plays it back. And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, here we can see it again. He's shown outstanding vision to find the perfect cutback, and the finish is clinical. Hitting it cleanly beyond the keeper, that's a good goal.
Well, back underway, and hope for Inter. Can they come up with another one? Matteo Darmian. Well read to win possession back. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Might really be able to trouble them here. Jota. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Dzeko. Now what can Inter do from this position? Space and time for the cross. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Fabinho. Here is Thiago. Jota. Salah. And the referee says corner kick. Let's see about the delivery. They couldn't get it past that first defender. Crossing possibilities. Henderson. It's got to be. And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily.
Well, let's take another look. He's got such quick feet, hasn't he? It's a great turn and shot. What a good goal that is.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Brozovic. It's with Çalhanoğlu. The first half here comes to an end. Well, I think it's fair to say, Stuart, Mo Salah is having quite a lot to say for himself out there on the pitch.
Well, he's been at his best today. He just seems to get his shots away so easily, and he's taken his goals really well. Brilliant stuff from him.
And underway now in this Champions League semi-final first leg. Well, flinging himself at it. Can he deliver it with accuracy? And a goal! The opening statement in this semi-final. How important could that prove to be? Mane. And it is the equaliser. Be able to... Second half of this Champions League semi-final first leg underway. Brozovic. Martinez has the strength to hang on to it. Dzeko. Martinez cuts it back. Dzeko. It's with Çalhanoğlu. Intercepting it intelligently. Making excellent progress with the ball at his feet. But quick thinking defensively. Barella. The ball with Martinez. Well, that's a super ball over the top. Dzeko. Well, he really read that brilliantly. Fabinho. Mane. Sadio Mane. Useful looking attack this. Angled for Salah. Well, nothing comes of it. Ivan Perisic. Dzeko. Fractionally offside. Thiago. Henderson. Here is Thiago. Henderson has it. I must say this looks promising. No luck for Sadio Mane. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Barella. Could be dangerous. Martinez. Maybe breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. No worries for the keeper. And Liverpool might be able to cash in. But really sticking to their task defensively. And great work to confuse the defender. Çalhanoğlu. And now Perisic. Now this could really lift spirits. Still a chance. Oh, denied by the post. Textbook defending inside the box.
Well, I have to say, I thought that looked to be going in. It was such a good effort.
And options in the centre. Well, that's how to break the spirit of the attacker. Barella. Now Dzeko. Martinez. And Perisic takes it forward. He has teammates he can play it to. And a goal kick will be next. Is it going to end up being productive for them? A very timely interception. Henderson. Salah. It's neat passing, confidence on the ball. This is Salah. Henderson. Went in strongly, decisively. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. It's a neat move. Teammate available. And they could get one back here. But a crucial intervention inside the box. Alexander-Arnold. Salah. Matip now. Thiago. Henderson. Nice looking pass. Salah. Strong but fair tackle. Çalhanoğlu. Promising looking ball. Correa. Superb block. Oh, surely. And a goalkeeper in great form.
And he's just pulled off an absolutely stunning save there. That is brilliant. Well, this has to be their way back into the game. The crowd are certainly playing their part.
Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. And the corner here from Marcelo Brozovic. Well, not the best clearance. Brozovic.
Comunicazione di servizio. Abbiamo ritrovato un paio di occhiali da vista. Il proprietario può rivolgersi al bar dello stadio per informazioni.
Well, the keeper should grab hold of it. Brozovic. Barella on the offensive. And now passing it through. And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great awareness to play this through ball. But the keeper should do better at his near post. That's gone in far too easily. That's not good goalkeeping.
Well, how about this? 4-3. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Henderson. And Mohamed Salah now. Losing possession a bit easily.
Well, the Inter fans are really getting behind their team here. But will it be enough? What a finish we're going to get to this game.
Jones on the ball. Now he must favour the cross. Fabinho. Could be. Superb save.
Well, he should score, of course, but...
A complete miscue by the goalkeeper. Will there be a price to pay? Very quick thinking there. Barella. Time and the scoreline against Inter, but they're not out of this. This could square the game. And foiled by Van Dijk. Well, that's how to break the spirit of the attacker. Now can they counter clinically? And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Inter in a position of menace. In position here to protect the ball. He's lost it. Roberto Firmino. An awful lot of green space to run into. Pulls it back. Can he finish them off? And the post coming to the goalkeeper's aid. There it is, and he could scarcely have had an easier finish.
Well, just watch this again. He's bright, he's hungry, and he's determined. That's a good finish.
Not a scoreline we see all that often. 5-3. And we've entered the final 5 minutes. Barella. Martinez. He made it look simple, really. Henderson. Fabinho now. Virgil van Dijk. Andrew Robertson. Sadio Mane now. Using his strength to shield the ball. Possession lost by Liverpool. And a throw-in forthcoming. Salah. Henderson. So 2 minutes of stoppage time here. Now can they create something? There's the goal! Surely now, that is that!
Well, here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. And the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
whistle then, and Liverpool will take a lead with them into the second leg of this tie.
Well, they were really good today. Their approach play, their movement off the ball, and of course their finishing were excellent, as was their work rate. A disciplined performance in the second leg, and they're into the final.
He might be able to carve something out. Anfield, one of the most storied venues anywhere in the football world. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and my partner, ready to bring you all the analysis and technical talk, is Stuart Robson. And we're ready to bring you the second leg of this UEFA Champions League semi-final. It is Liverpool up against Inter.
Well, Derek, Liverpool really impressed me in that first leg. They were good going forward and completely dominated the midfield area. They surely can't let this one slip.
So the starting lineup for Liverpool. Alisson gets the nod in goal. Joel Matip plays alongside Virgil van Dijk in central defence. Thiago starts alongside Fabinho in the centre of midfield. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. Inter's lineup is as follows. Samir Handanovic begins between the posts. Milan Skriniar plays alongside Stefan de Vrij in central defence. Hakan Çalhanoğlu starts alongside Marcelo Brozovic in the centre of midfield. And Edin Dzeko starts alongside Lautaro Martinez. And they get the ball rolling in the second leg of this Champions League semi-final. Delightful pass. An effective challenge. And the last touch off the defender, so a corner coming up. Who can they pick out? Well, he took care of it defensively. Straightforward piece of goalkeeping. Martinez. And return to Çalhanoğlu. Now the attack fizzled out. Mane. Salah. Jota. Now Mane. Teammates in the middle. And clears his lines. Çalhanoğlu. De Vrij. Dzeko. Inter have given away possession. Mane. Jota. And this is Diogo Jota now. Can he put it away? Great save by Handanovic. Is it going to be? Pulls it back. Fabinho. Thiago. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Brozovic. Martinez. And here's Çalhanoğlu. Well, given the position he found himself in, he really should be testing the keeper. Superb opportunity squandered. Çalhanoğlu, really nice ball. Dzeko, well, no way through. Henderson. Thiago. Well, he could run onto it here. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that's just a wonderful save. How did he stop that?
And over it comes. Thumped clear. Fabinho. Andrew Robertson. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Barella. Martinez. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Martinez. Well, it didn't happen for them in attack. Andrew Robertson. Jota. And the referee says corner kick. Played over. Well, as a defender, that will sit you down to the ground. Barella. Damian. Barella has it. Dzeko. Perisic. Martinez. Was spot on with that challenge. Diogo Jota. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Excellent ball over the top. Well, he moved into an illegal position.
Well, he had the vision to pick out the through ball, but he couldn't play it quite quickly enough.
De Vrij. Ivan Perisic. Martinez. Great challenge, he got nothing but ball. Çalhanoğlu. Martinez. That's all they can conjure for now. We're being pressed here. Thiago. Jota. A sloppy pass. Dzeko. Matteo Darmian. A good and fair challenge. Fabinho. Van Dijk with it. Thiago. Andrew Robertson. Diogo Jota. Mane. Henderson. Now Mane. Fabinho. Jota. They've given it away. Brozovic. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Dzeko. And return to Çalhanoğlu. And take it away. Salah. Henderson. Making use of his physical strength to hang on to it. Keeping it moving dynamically. Well, ruled to have taken up an illegal position, only just. Salah. Jota. Oh, surely. Well, he couldn't quite hit the target, Stuart.
Well, it's a decent effort, but I don't think it was ever going to trouble the goalkeeper.
Darmian. It's with Çalhanoğlu. Dzeko. Well, that attack going up a dead end, and the keeper has the ball. Well, goalkeeper mistake. Will there be a price to pay? Martinez. Chance to play it in. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Could be a chance to break here. Diogo Jota. And Mohamed Salah now. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Well, space for Inter in the wide position. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Diogo Jota. Salah. Getting forward. Perfect challenge. Ivan Perisic. Dzeko. The ball with Martinez. And now Perisic. Martinez. Oh, could be. And a goal! That will do it. They've been pushing for it, and now they've been rewarded.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
Well, both sides know how to finish. 6-4 on aggregate here. Fabinho. Henderson. Now, will they be able to play it in behind the defence? Diogo Jota. Jota. Pass after pass, keeping their opponents moving. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 2 extra minutes. Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball. Dzeko. The ball with Martinez. Perisic. Çalhanoğlu. It looks promising. Committed challenge. And that brings to an end the first half here at Anfield. And they're underway in the second half of this Champions League semi-final second leg. Henderson. Diogo Jota. Here is Thiago. Mane. That's how to blunt the edge of the opposing attack. Darmian. Barella has it. Çalhanoğlu. Will it happen for them? Well, he read that brilliantly at the back. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Well, it petered out. Strength and control, a big part of his game. Barella. Dzeko. And return to Dzeko. Something to worry about here. Thiago. And this is Diogo Jota now. He's in behind. A bit short with the clearance. And the referee felt he had to blow the whistle.
Substitution for the visitors.
Here it is now, a substitution.
Number 20, Hakan Çalhanoğlu, to be replaced by number 12, Stefano Sensi. Alessandro Bastoni. Now Brozovic. Not getting anxious when they have the ball. He made it look simple, really. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Oh, moving it nicely. An effective challenge.
And Inter have it once again. Henderson. Fabinho now. Liverpool in a position of menace. Henderson. Perfect challenge. That's a fairly easy save for any keeper to make. No mistake from the keeper. Will it be punished? Henderson. Salah! He knew he had to make the tackle and did. Barella. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Brozovic. Martinez. Now Brozovic. Dzeko. Good defending. Thiago. Sadio Mane now. Playing with purpose and control. But quick thinking defensively. Stefano Sensi. And he takes it away. Mane. And options in the centre. And given the defender's touch, the referee says corner.
Substitution for
So making the substitution now.
Number 13, Jordan Henderson, to be replaced by number 17, Curtis Jones.
And he's fired over the corner. And just over the crossbar. Skriniar. Dzeko. Barella has it. Inter in a position of menace. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Matip. Van Dijk with it. Mane. Here is Thiago. Jota. Thiago. An alert piece of defending. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. And a throw-in it's going to be. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture.
Number 9, Roberto Firmino.
Well, high-quality defending. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Well, it could be on for him here. Surely! Well, what an opportunity, but really good defending, you've got to say. And space for the cross. Well, that'll be a free kick. And the keeper's spot. He's driven in the corner. Well, as a defender, that will sit you down to the ground. Robertson. Under pressure. Doesn't seem to be bothering him. And teammates to play it to. Barella. Oh, big opportunity. Interception to snuff out the danger. Salah. Opportunity it is. It has to be, surely. And a goal! He's put it away. A celebratory moment.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Ivan Perisic. And fine work from Liverpool to win the ball back. He's protecting it well. Oh, nice ball over the top to chase. Just cleared away in the nick of time. Oh, moving it nicely. Now Perisic. And return to Brozovic. Perisic. An attack full of promise. And blocked for now. Danger averted. Andrew Robertson. Here is Thiago. Mane. Firmino. Sensi has it. And breaking at pace with menace. Making use of his physical strength to hang on to it. A very timely interception. This is Jones. Playing with purpose and control. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Ivan Perisic. The ball with Martinez. Brozovic. Could play it in. And now Perisic. Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. And he stopped them in their tracks. Roberto Firmino. Dzeko. And he did so well to move across and deal with the danger.
Substitution.
And time for the change now.
Number 6, Thiago, to be replaced by number 7, James Milner.
He's driven in the corner. Oh, terrific save.
Well, you're absolutely right. That's a top-class save. Just look how he reacts.
Well, the action is going to continue. Oh, the crossbar is still reverberating. Well, still an issue here. Dzeko. Opportunity. Oh, wonderful save.
Well, he reacts so quickly there. That's a great save.
Over it comes. Well, not quite the corner he had in mind. Goalkeeper has it. Virgil van Dijk. Liverpool have given us away. The referee's whistle, and it's Liverpool who move on to the final.
Well, those celebrations will be going on for a long time now because they know just how good they've been over the two legs. They'll certainly fancy their chances in the final if they play like that.
Rolling.